I'm filming.
Hi.
Hi.
Happy birthday, Wyatt.
Happy birthday.
Hey y'all, welcome to Stivers Homestead. I'm Zach.
And I'm Jen.
We're not at home.
Nope.
So we are at Laurel Lake Campground, which is an awesome place. If you saw on our social media, we posted a picture with like an obstacle course in the pond. Well, we decided to stay for a few days. This whole week is like Wyatt's and my birthday because we're 6 days apart from one another. Well, we also have something really exciting to show you that we did. Who's ready?
All right, so we had fun at the beach, the little beach area there. The inflatable water course is not open until the day we leave, but that's okay. We have done it. We've been here before. And now we're back at the campsite and we're doing a little cook-in on the fire, and Raylan is doing a little craft. Everybody's doing a little paint by number that we got at the store. She's having fun on our little picnic table. Did you have fun at the beach?
Yeah.
It was fun. Zach is cooking some chicken thighs on the fire. We love to cook over the fire. And Grammy's inside. I'm going to show you what she's doing. Oh, might be sharp. There's a whole block of saws there.
I don't think they've been sharper. Something's wrong. Are they new?
No, they're old. What are you cooking?
Frying up squash and onion and tomato and green beans.
Yummy. So that squash is from our garden. We're frying that up.
Yours or ours?
Ours. This one was ours. We already ate yours.
Green check.
Wyatt's getting his birthday green beans because that's his favorite food. We're going to put a little tomato in there. It's going to be yummy. So on the day you saw the fun video, our last video, that was Wyatt's birthday party. But today is his actual birthday. When you see the video, it won't be his birthday. It'll already be past. But have you had a good birthday so far?
Yep.
Yes. Wow. We had your big birthday party, and then we came camping. We spent the day at the beach. Has it been a blast? What do you think about the camper?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah? We had 10 years of tent camping, so I think we deserved it. And as always, Princess Ellie is with us. She loves to camp. She's been a camping dog since she was born.
So if you haven't guessed by now, by seeing the stuff that she's seen, we've bought a camper.
We did.
We bought a Keystone Hideout, what is it, 272BH, and we are absolutely in love. So before we get into why we bought it, let's show it to you. So there's our little 30-foot getaway, and we absolutely love it.
So we have been tent campers, like tag-along campers with my parents and his parents for 10 years now, and we love to camp. It's always been something that we do. It's one of our favorite hobbies. So we decided to pull the trigger and get a camper. We have a really nice campground, which is where we are now, about 40 minutes from our home. It's on the lake. It's a beautiful spot. They've got all kinds of stuff for the kids to do.
As y'all have been seeing today.
And that's where we're at right now. And that's probably going to be one of our main spots, but you all also know that we go to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg a lot. We spend too much money on hotels and cabins and all that kind of stuff. So this allows us to have our own little getaway that we can take with us, spend less money, have our own space, and create memories. Because I know as a kid, my favorite memories were camping, and then when we got into camper life, it was just amazing. It was one of my favorite things to do, and so many times I look back on all those memories that we made.
Yeah, and I'm exactly the same. My family grew up going camping all the time, going to lakes, different lakes, camping on every holiday weekend, and that's what I remember the most about my childhood as well.
Yeah.
So obviously, buying a camper is another purchase. That's another debt. As you all know, our goal is for me to be able to retire, and it's kind of like, that doesn't make sense. Well, it does make sense for a few things. We had 3 different reasons that made us say, let's go ahead and do that. First, vacations. We have this as now our vacation home that we can take where we want, and we don't have to pay for another place. So that does save money, even though we're paying monthly on this. Secondly, we have a lot of family that comes over. Y'all know that the Airbnb is now no longer. My mom and her aunt lives there, which is great. But when family comes, we'll have a spot for them at our home. It just allows us to have another living space. Number 3, and this is where it gets a little bit more into the real life world of what's going on. We have always thought in our minds, if we owe a bank something, we don't truly own where we live. So we have been wanting to buy raw land just to have it and pay for it and be ours as our own as a backup plan. And this is a portion of that includes that. We would have to have somewhere to live, at least temporarily, as we're getting that established. So when it comes to that point, and when it comes to thinking long term, if everything really did hit the fan, we now have something that we can put over our head.
And not saying that's going to happen. We have no intention of moving. But if it did, we have a backup. And I know you're thinking, well, you have to pay for this place too. Yes, but every debt that we take on, we end up paying it off in 1 to 2 years. We've already done it with the store, with our vehicles, everything that we finance, we pay off. So it's going to be the same situation with this.
Right.
We'll pay it off probably in 2 to 3 years. Hopefully less, if things go even better than that, and then it'll be ours for free.
And that's not bragging. That's just we take the concept of really overpaying so it can become ours. And the one thing we can't do that on is our home, because it's a little expensive. But we are absolutely in love with this camper. It's beautiful. We went to Wildcat RV in Corbin, Kentucky. They were a great group of guys. We really enjoyed working with them. And we are really happy with what we ended up with. Now, I have a question, because we are first-time camper owners. We did a lot of tent camping in our life. What are your must-haves if you own a camper? I need to know. I need to know those tips and tricks on what you have that has just changed the game for camper life.
This is our first trip out with it. Now, we've been kind of like staying in it a little bit at home just to get ourselves used to it and get the kids to love it. This is our first trip, and for the most part, we brought everything we need, but there are still some things like we're looking at other campers and we're like, hey, we might need that, or maybe this would make it a little bit easier for like leveling and setting up. So definitely let us know. 2 of the things we did buy that we thought were really essential were a water pressure regulator, which has been really good, and what was that one?
A power surge.
Yes.
That connects between your camper cord and whatever outlet you're plugging it into. That way, AC specifically, it won't bust it.
Yeah.
And also, it's cool to have a little oven in here, because Jen is making brownies.
I am. It's why it's birthday. So we already had cake at his party, but we're having brownies tonight.
I will tell you one thing that's funny. Jen and I, like we said, we're tent campers, and we're big Dutch oven, cast iron, over the fire cookers. You ain't gonna take that out of us. We are still always going to be that. All right, kiddos, what do you think of our new camper?
It's awesome. It's awesome.
What's your favorite part about it?
Flushing toilet.
Flushing toilet. Too funny.
I like the bunk beds.
You like the bunk beds? How has your birthday been?
Good.
Yeah, that all you got for us?
It's been the best.
Oh, you already okay, so he's already on this video. It was the best. All right, well, I think we're gonna have a lot more camping trips. What do y'all think?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. All right, at this current moment, we're super thankful to be in a camper.
Night 3.
Night 3, it came with a downpour of rain with a lot of wind, a lot of storms. So we're all hunkered down in here.
So nice.
It is, it's very nice.
I can't tell you how many times we've been caught in a storm, in a tent, in the lightning, with water literally running under our tent.
Yep. Grandma Karen's been there with us too. We were literally flooding in North Carolina. Yeah. And it was really bad.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I mean, we thought our tent was going to float away.
In a river.
Yeah, we sure were in a river. So very thankful for a camper at this moment. First time ever using it too. So now we're doing a little dinner. Grammy is making some fried taters, and then we're going to make some pork chops after that.
Okay, the storm has finally passed. I don't know if we're all the way through, but it has calmed down quite a bit. We're able to get the awning back out. I don't know if you can see it. And Grammy got her potatoes done, and now Zach is cooking up pork chops over the fire.
So we brought this guy from home, and you know, it's always good to have this because you get your hot spot and you got your cooler sides. And I love cooking on the fire, especially these nice pork chops. Nothing tastes better than fire grilled. All right, y'all, so I know this week's videos have been a little different, but that's what we do on birthdays. We're very big on having experiences and not so much gifts, even though he got a really good one. But we love this because my birthday is actually 6 days away from his. He's the 11th, on the 17th. So we take kind of this whole week and just have a whole bunch of fun, and that's what we're doing right now. But we will get back to the regular scheduled videos of gardening and animals and all that good stuff. But for now, enjoy the camper life. All right, y'all, we love you.
Until next time,
We love you.
hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button
All the
and
things.
hit the
Hit this,
bell.
yeah, my bad. I messed that one up.
Yeah,
Hit
you
this,
did.
yeah,
You
that's my
did.
fault. My fault.
He looked at us like it was our fault. We're looking at him like, you missed your line, bro.
Bye, y'all. Bye.